Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry on Prince Edward Island, Canada, and I read that there are about 60 lighthouses around the island. Well, in this video, I'm just going to show you two of them. Starting off with the East Point Lighthouse, which is on the far east end of the island. So let me show you around here first. Well, it looks like they're good about keeping up the paint job. This is the original fog alarm building. I've never heard of a lighthouse building called that. And here's the light that was used back in the early 1900s. And here is the foghorns. Wow. Got picnic tables and a nice lawn here. There's my motorhome. Well, let's go in. Well, inside the building is just one big gift shop. Well, I went in and they told me this is a one-story building. And they said their gift shop is totally separate from the lighthouse. Two different business operations. And this is Canada's Confederation Lighthouse. Whatever that means. And this shows what the different parts of it are. But no overnight parking is permitted. That must be the year it was built. This is the bottom floor of the lighthouse. And there's the fees.
By William McDonald. They called him the barn builder because he was synonymous for building large buildings like this one. He used black spruce, which they used in boat building back in the day. And it's a very durable wood. This is all original wood, original colors. It's called the Confederation Lighthouse because it was built in the year that Canada met in Charlottetown to form Canada.
So this is the third floor.
This is the third floor. We have a storyboard about another shipwreck for Irish immigrants. A lot of the shipwreck survivors would end up making their homes here at East Point or in the surrounding area. So we have a lady that was a shipwreck survivor, Mrs. Moses Harris. She lived to be 104.
Fourth floor. What is this?
Now this is a Marconi radio that they used here, and it would have been the same radio they used in 1912 when the Titanic would have signaled out for a distress call. And Cape Bear Lighthouse in PEI was the first in Canada to get the call from the Titanic. It would have been this type of radio. There's the North Shore. This is the South Shore.
Oh, that was a lot of stairs.
Yeah, you're fast. So this is where the sun rises and the tides meet at East Point.
So why is the light still on?
It's still an active lighthouse.
Really?
It's an LED light. It can be seen 20 miles.
He's on the...
Oh, you're getting to see a seal.
Do you see it, Gunnar?
Oh, look at him laying there.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Do you see it, Dara? Yeah.
Who lives in these buildings over here?
Those are private property owned by private citizens.
Oh.
Where?
Up here at the top, I was wondering why they have this outside walk around and then a fence around it. Because I don't see any way of getting out there. But I see now underneath here, there is a really small door. So the lighthouse keeper can get out to the outside walk around if he needs to. Well, now let's look around the grounds here. This is where the Foghorn building used to be, on that platform, and then they moved it more inland here. And this balcony is where you want to be if you're looking for birds. You can only see them from there. They must have been worried about the cliff here moving in on them, which it just about is right there. That's starting to separate. And it is indeed very rocky coastline here. There's a little bit of a beach here, which that tiny little bit looks like it's a good beach, and I don't see any rocks in the water there. I think there are further out. I can see the dark areas, but the shore here is just all rock. Well folks, that's about it for this lighthouse. Now I'm going to go and show you the other one that I have on my schedule to see. Well, next I want to show you the Cape Tryon lighthouse, which is about 24 kilometers west of the town of Cavendish, and about the last 2 kilometers are down this narrow 1-lane dirt road. So don't bring your RV down here unless you're feeling really lucky. This is the only sign they have here. This is the back side. That door is locked up. The light room has been torn down up there. But here you do get some nice views of the shoreline. And you can walk out onto this rock platform here, which I think I will do. It is not easy climbing down here, especially that first step. But it does give you a really good view of the other side here. Those rock cliffs. There's a water cave right there. Can't really see into it. Well, there's not much else to see here. There is one more lighthouse that's really close to here, so I'm going to check that one out too. So I'll give you 3 lighthouses in this video. Well, this is the other lighthouse. It's called the New London Lighthouse. And I'm still trying to find the trail that goes out to it. We do have a small muddy parking lot here. We do have a foot trail here that goes out to the beach. It's a really big and very sandy beach. It rained a lot yesterday, so it's kind of muddy, sandy now. And then off to the right here is the lighthouse across this grassy field right there. And you see where the trail splits here. The one off to the right there goes to the lighthouse. I guess a lot of the island's 60 lighthouses are abandoned, like this one is. And the doors are padlocked. There is a padlock underneath here. You can't see it. There's one right there. least this one still has its light room and a solar panel. Wonder what that's for. This used to be the steps going up to the door. Well folks, that's all I'm going to do for lighthouses in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. Good day folks.